What's up, YouTube? This is your host, Tiger Eye Cosplay, coming at you. And today, we coming at you with Master Prom Part 2. Or Season 2. Year 2. Semester 2. I don't know. It's the second DLC for the game. The second term. That's what it is. Oh yeah, that's what it is. Second term. And, I don't know about you, but I want to romance some monsters. I want to get some monsters to come to me, be some good monsters and stuff like that. I'm ready. Heck yeah. Monsters to come to me. Okay, so it is working. I was just making sure. Alright, so let's play. I've got one player, obviously. We're going to do the second term, the DLC. And should we do a full game or a short game? You know, let's throw all caution to the wind and go for the full game. It's gonna be good. Maybe I should change what, edit. It's, it is not the Cuphead live stream. This is Monster Prom live stream. Monster Prom. But for the popular dating sim, Monster Prom. And, that's about it. I'll put the, I'll put the thumbnail on later because we don't want to waste too much time. Romance. Monster Prom game. Monster Prom second term. Monster Prom live stream. Monster Prom second term live stream. Monster Prom DLC. And we'll save that sucker. And it doesn't seem like it worked, so we're just gonna go. Spooky high school, the sweetest years of our lives. Back then we were young and unafraid. Sometimes reckless, sometimes brilliant, sometimes just stupid, but always willing to live life to the fullest. We were on a wild journey to discover who we really were. And who am I? Well, I'm Oz, because I love him. I could do this! And we had yet to experience its ultimate challenge, the Monster Prom. I remember it clearly. 6 weeks were left, and as we fantasized about our dream prom dates, we were all scrambling to catch the attention of one of our 8 most charismatic classmates. Scott Howell, 21. A werewolf athlete who compensated for his rather small brain with a stupidly huge heart. Miranda Vanderbilt, 19. The only one who's really aged for high school, but still not really. A sweet mermaid princess who was as cute as she was genocidal. Polly Geist, 22. A party ghost with insatiable hunger for all the wrong things. Damien LeVay, 21. A fearless demon with a taste for destruction and a love of fire. Liam DeLioncourt, 4XX. A hipster vampire whose standoffish demeanor hid the fact that he was truly a lovable dork. Zoe, forever. An eldritch cutie who went from endless deity of the dark realms to ultimate fangirl. Calculator Hewlett-Packard, V 1.0. A library computer who had become a sentient robot ready to experience life to the fullest. And Vera Oberlin, 23. A mean self-made gorgon with a merciless sense of business. It was clear it had to be one of them. But who? We only had 6 weeks to choose our prom date, and even more daunting, we only had 6 weeks to woo them and conquer their heart. But as I already said, we were young and afraid, and we were ready to start. Heck yeah, we are. Welcome to Monster Prom's stupidest pop quiz ever! All minds are rotten, but they are rotten in so many different ways. Worry no more, we're now using our PhD in bullcrap to diagnose which kind of deviant sicko you are. Monster Prom's stupidest pop quiz ever, TM, will throw a bunch of absurd questions at you and turn your answers into your character stats. This way, each of you will start by having stats that better reflect your true selves. I can't see. Let's start. Oh, the curse of my life. I wanted to look nice without these glasses, but alas, I must use them to see. Democracy is just broken. What would be the best way of choosing the leaders of modern society? Oh. Let's see. America's next top president. I will go with the first one, because it's bold. A distant relative you didn't even know has passed. You have to attend their funeral, but you're super hooked binge watching the 7th season of The Office. What excuse do you make to avoid the social obligation? The trick to good lying is being subtle and telling half-truths. Tell your family you can't attend because you're super hooked binge-watching the 5th season of The Office. I'm gonna go with the first one. So bold. That's not really the ones that I want to get, but okay. Let's see. Well, the first one. Darn it, I thought it was Vera. Darn it. What would be the most appealing in a love partner? 50 gigabytes of RAM. Of RAM? No, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. That was bad. Okay, let's continue this-ish. Okay. So, as we look, I have 8 smarts, 9 boldness, 4 creativity, 3 charm, 5 fun, and 5 money. Let's rack that charm up, shall we? That day, an epic dodgeball match takes place. Everything seems sus, but you deliver an inspirational speech that fuels your team's spirit, leading to a spectacular comeback. You're clearly a natural-born leader. You gain +2 charm. Heck yeah, I do. 'Cause I am naturally great. Okay. Oh, I saw. So someone did chat. Hello back to you, Siren Song Cosplay. Why am I typing it? I could just say it in the chat. I mean, in the live stream. I'm so stupid. That's fine. You spot Liam showing Calculator some images on his phone. 2 of your classmates interacting without your interference? Unacceptable. You saunter over. I call this one mournful macaroni on the polyurethane cafeteria tray. If I had to describe it, I would say that it is haunting, challenging, and very artistic. Adjectives acknowledged. Appreciating art. Well, if you appreciate that one, you'll really appreciate the next one. I call it pickled beets, and it is, obviously, even more artistic than the last piece I showed you. Query. How much more artistic is image2.jpg relative to image1.jpg? Well, a lot more. Invalid quantity. Please provide a numerical value. Well, that's a ridiculous question. Everyone knows that art can't be objectively measured. Counterclaim. All things can be objectively measured. Temperature, altitude, smarts, boldness, charm. It seems that Calculester is going to list every single thing he can think of or look up. And that's a pretty long list. Looks like you need to resolve this, but whose side are you on? Obviously, Calculester's. Wow, Liam, it's like you haven't read the obscure yet definitive classic, All Art Can Be Objectively Measured, and this book will show you exactly how, by Kandinsky's extremely literal twin brother. What? No! Of course I read that book. I was the first one to read it. I read it 100 times. 100! Which is an objective number, just like art is objective. Hey, I gotta go real quick. Not to the library to go read that book or anything, just to space. I have to go to space for a concert. A concert on an asteroid that you're not hip enough to know about. I think they bought it. Wow, you truly know a lot about measuring things. Allow me to show my admiration by measuring you. Knowledge of measuring things, 9.6. Hair, hashtag 00000. Attractiveness. Error, stack overflow, subject is too hot. Processor overheating. You rush Calculester to the cafeteria's meat locker to cool him down, which gives you an opportunity to spend some quality time together. You gain +2 charm and 1 fun. Alright, who we gonna sit with today? Well, gotta go sit with my Calculester. Friend Damien, I'm having trouble getting a positive ID on the objects in your possession. Would you declare their components? Sure thing, Robo-Bro. What I have here is a can of gasoline, a lighter, and the grin of a madman about to set the cafeteria table on fire. I comprehend now. It would seem to me that the most logical extrapolation is that you are about to set a cafeteria table on fire. Damn, Calculester, how much plus smarts must you have to figure that mystery out? My intelligence cannot be calculated using your overly simplistic methods. However, my morality module indicates that setting a cafeteria table on fire is not within the bounds of acceptable school behavior. In fact, it seems to me in my metaphorical but not literal heart that it is not nice. Did I say it was gonna be nice? No, I said it was gonna be awesome! Running back conversation to check for phrase gonna be awesome. Error. Phrase not found. No, friend Damien, you never said it was going to be awesome. I didn't need to. It was implied in the grin of a madman part. Calculester, why are you trying to ruin my fun? You know, the green one by the door in case of needing to set fire to a table on it. Yes, friend Damien. Friend Oz is correct. We must always obey the rules. The rules of Asimov. The rules of Spooky High. The rules of the universe with all of its structure and order. Screw structure and order! Screw Asimov and Spooky High and screw the universe! Stupid universe making things like tables you're not supposed to set fire to! Why am I going country? I should make them New York. That'd be fun. But Damien, rules are there for a reason. All things are there for a reason. Oh my goodness. Like the designated arson table. The reason the designated arson table is there is so that you can commit arson. But I don't want to commit... I'm walking here. But I don't want to commit arson that follows the rules. I want to commit arson that sets the rules on fire. But friend Damien, if you set this table on fire, surely Crazy Martin, the werebear janitor, will give you detention and you will set nothing more on fire for the day. Whereas if you set the arson table on fire, you may be free to set many more things on fire for the duration of this day and every day. Dope. Thank you, friend Oz, for helping talk sense into Damien. I think we did a good deed here today. A good deed? At Spooky High? Perish the thought. Alright. Okay, let's go get some creativity, because why the heck not? Let's be at the auditorium. The day while rehearsing the class play, it's as though the muses themselves have descended to give you a figurative blowjob. Your performance is intense and inspiring. It will be remembered for generations, which is pretty rad by high school plays standards. You gain +2 creativity. Scott corners you to list his favorite bones to chew, when suddenly he stops and sniffs the air. Oh boy, is that? It's Calculister! He's got a little plant. Let's go say hi! Hi, Calculister! Who's your little plant friend? Hello, Scott. Yes, this is my little plant friend, Buckaroo Bonsai. I treasure it because it is my sole window into what it means to be alive. Cool. Can I pee on it? You know, so people will know I've been here. Please do not pee on Buckaroo Bonsai. I got you. You already peed on it because it's yours. If that will stop you from dispensing urine, then yes. That's cool, bro. I can still help you grow, little Bucky big and strong. I'll get you some plant energy drink. Or perhaps some nice nutritious water. And plant-sized barbell. Plus it needs to join the lacrosse team so it can make plant friends. Alert! Friend is giving terrible advice, but do not want to hurt friend's feelings. Input required. Looks like it's up to you to solve this problem. Do you care more about making Scott happy or helping Calculister take care of his plant? No, Scott, Calculister's right. Water is like an energy drink for plants. Yes, Oz is correct. Unknown sports metaphor applies perfectly in this scenario. Oh, wow. Never thought of it that way. But why is it clear? Energy drinks are always orange or yellow or purple. If it will prevent you from destroying my beloved Buckaroo Bonsai, we can make the water any color you want. Ooh, can we make it red? Red is a color, so yes. Hooray! You hear that, Bucky? Prepare to get juiced! Before you know it, Scott is doing all of Calculister's watering for him, and you're making a small fortune canning energy drink for plants. You gain +2 money and 1 creativity. Heck yeah! Cha-ching! Cha-ching, guys! Cha-ching! Week 2, morning. Okay. We are the champions. We need some more fun. That day, during recess, you start a half-hour rave that goes full crazy. You have no idea how it escalates so much, but at one point, there are like 300 people. Someone summons demons from a nightmare dimension. The consequences might distort the fabric of reality itself, but who cares? It's a rad party. You gain +2 fun. You notice Calculister connected to another computer by many wires. You worry it might be a weird sex thing that could preclude you from doing weird sex things with him, so you decide to interrupt. Ah, hello, friend Oz. Pardon the mess. I am currently engaged in a rather delicate project. What project, you ask? Why, the creation of virtual reality. My studies indicate that the best way to improve my understanding of inorganic life is to simulate an entire universe full of it and observe the results. Dang, we're really hoping he decided the best way of understanding organic life was to get naked with you. Maybe you can still salvage this, though. Please join me inside my virtual world, and I will show you around. Now that's more like it. Alone in a virtual world with Cal? You wonder what sort of sexy body he's cooked up for himself in there. You put on a headset. Hello, and welcome to my virtual reality. As you can see, I have already implemented real-time character rendering sports clothes and realistic physics. I am beginning to worry, however, that my physics might be a little too realistic. Liam is perpetually discussing art and creativity, and it has caused me to wonder. Should I merely be using the physics of the existing world, or should I innovate? You tell him he should innovate, because that way you could tell him all your stupid physics ideas, first and foremost. Bad artists copy, good artists steal. Specifically, you should steal the physics engine from the award-winning mobile game Angry Birds. And bold, I don't know. You just need to spruce up the originals a bit. How about Calculus's first law of thermodynamics? Energy can neither be created nor destroyed, but after a little while, it can turn into ravioli. Let's go with the first one. I think it's boldness. It wasn't, but I'm safe, because it was fun. Okay. Truly, your brilliance belies. I think it's belies. The innate fallibility of your organic brain, of course. By converting this reality of two dimensions and getting shot out of a cannon, the only viable means of transport, I can greatly reduce processor requirements. Also, everything should explode on impact, and additional lives will be available via in-app purchases. In-app purchases. Truly, with the addition of these common sense changes, my virtual reality will be even more real than reality itself. Two-dimensional people, constant explosions, and rich people living longer than anyone else? Sounds like reality to you. You gain +2 smarts and 1 charm. We get to eat lunch. I'm ready to eat lunch. Okay. We're gonna do it with Calculaster, and he's sitting with, what is her name? The Eldritch Zoe. Calculaster is enjoying a nice, quiet lunchtime charge when Zoe interrupts his reverie with a question. Hey, Calculaster. I'm making a quiz so students can figure out which spooky high vending machine they are. You're friends with a vending machine, right? I am friends with every person, friend Zoe. Like, are the vending machines people that you're friends with? That is a rather insulting question. Yes, vending machines are people. And yes, I am friends with them. Oh, so vending machines have feelings. Of course they have feelings. Which feelings? I do not know. I am a terrible friend. Aw, man, don't be sad. We can figure out this together for my quiz. But how can we talk to the vending machines about their feelings? Use pure logic, Cal. Vending machines seem to give away things when you put money in them. So put coins in and ask them about their feelings. This pure logic is sound. Vending machines have one input and one output. Let's use the input and scrutinize the output. You go down the row of vending machines, stuffing coins into each one and seeing what comes out. Oh look, this one spit out an almond joy. This one seems to have dispensed an almond sadness. And this one gave me an almond help me, I'm trapped in this immobile shell selling sugar to high schoolers, please kill me. Understanding of feelings, friends' feelings, enhanced. You make a mental note not to buy any more candy from that third vending machine. Calculator's delighted with you, though, so it's all good. I wonder what an almond help me, I'm trapped dispensing sugar to, like, kids in a high school thing, help, please kill me, tastes like. That'd be interesting to know. For science! Yes, only for science. Let's go and get some more smarts. Because why not? That day you listen to your elders and learn valuable lessons. Sometimes after all the monster nonsense and the dating gimmicks, you forget that attending class is supposed to be the primary activity at this high school. You gain +2 smarts. You managed to catch a moment alone with Calculaster. He introduced you to one of his little plant friends. This is my little jade plant friend, Robert Plant. Say hello, Robert. Note, I am aware that Robert is incapable of saying hello, as he is a plant. Also, he does not have a gender. I am merely engaging in what you organics call imaginative play. Oh, look at you two. You're so cute together. It's very, very extraordinary. I don't know how that sounded. You're about to say thank you when you realize that they were addressing Calculus during his plant. Everyone at this school is so afraid of commitment. Always flirting, never settling down. It's refreshing to see a robot and a plant actually dating. I believe you are mistaken. Robert and I are not dating, actually, or otherwise. You aren't? But you care about him deeply, don't you? Inasmuch as I understand the concept of caring, yes. And if anything ever happened to him, you'd be devastated, right? Once again, you have asked me a question about feelings, and once again, I must say, probably. And he's completely dependent on you for sustenance, correct? Finally, an uncomplicated question. Yes, this is objectively true. It sounds like you're dating to me. Oh dear. I had not considered the possibility that my attachment to Robert Plant might constitute a romantic entanglement. But perhaps you are correct? No! You can't let Calculus believe he's dating a plant. Not if you have any hope of dating him yourself. Quick, prove the couple wrong. You can't be in a relationship with Robert because I am. Actually, according to this very thorough teen magazine, robots and succulents are romantically incompatible. I thought it was smarts. But okay, at least we're safe. You pull out the dog-eared issue of Where Tiger Beat that you keep in your backpack for just such occasions. The cover article is an exhaustive list of interspecies pairings that make us squeal. Human and food processor, werewolf and whole turkey leg. Oh, here it is. Robot and succulent. What does it say? Am I in love? No. According to this article, succulents and other plant-based creatures tend to be asexual and aromantic, a deadly combination for a robot trying to learn how to feel romantic love. What a shame! I really thought you guys would make a cute symbiotic pairing. Oh well. Single again. Not for long if you got anything to say about it. Gain +2 smarts and 1 charm. Sweet! Calculus, are you gonna be mine? Now this week 3. We're halfway there, guys. Oh, living on a prayer. Oh, we're halfway there. That day while rehearsing for the class play, you aren't especially good nor inspired. For once, it seems like you aren't getting the classic creativity boost from the auditorium. But afterwards, while talking to your classmates, you're having trouble conveying your point in discussion, so you decide to convey it through music. You start singing, and suddenly everyone else joins you in a kick-ass musical number. It's so amazing that people with whom you were arguing totally get your point and change their mind once the song is over. You gain +2 creativity. Nice to turn that around. I totally do that ish. And it looks like Calculester's off by himself again, working on his virtual reality. You don't know how he's able to shirk so many school responsibilities to work on this project. And again, you shirk responsibilities all the time to try and screw your classmates, so... As you approach, you notice the air around him is several degrees warmer than usual. You must be pretty worried about something. Hello, friend Oz. I am worried about something. Nailed it. All was progressing well enough in my virtual world. Intelligent life evolved, developed language and society, and kept senseless violence within standard parameters. It was going well, in fact, that I decided to enter the reality myself to conduct a UX poll. Instead of providing me useful feedback, however, the citizens of my reality provided me with dead goats. Apparently, as their creator, I command a certain unanticipated level of awe and respect. I am, embarrassingly enough, a god to them. They have since designated the day of my appearance as a holy day, constructed an enormous and upsettingly phallic tower on the spot, and are currently murdering each other for the control of said tower. Since this violence has spiked well outside the unexpectable range. And now, instead of improving their virtual reality, the people are spending all their time putting my face on various merchandise and co-opting popular music genres to sing my praises. I must devise a way to cure them of this unhealthy obsession, but when I tried telling them to stop, all it did was spark a holy war. What to do? Produce a little grumpy knight. Involve your highest rank worshippers in a controversial scandal with the miners. Should I do that? Well, I think it'd be fun. And fun is at 8. So, let's do it. Yes! Interesting. A small adorable construct that will argue for my non-existence. I worry, however, that one simply will be enough. Will not be enough. How about 50,000? Hey, it's not your reality. You tell Cal to go ahead. You enter Calculus's reality to watch the nichelings work their magic. There they go, subverting the very concept of religion as a fiction manufactured by weaker men. Look, now they appear to be arguing against the very concepts of humility and submission. And look how quickly they can strip all the flesh off of a gazelle. Nature truly is astonishing. You're not sure you'll ever get the image of a thousand niches swarming all over a gazelle's carcass out of your head, but hey, that's what alcohol's for. For helping Cal fake his own death, you gain +2 creativity and +1 boldness. Ha ha ha. Doing it well, guys. Seems like this virtual reality is a secret ending, so hopefully I continue to do well. You arrive at your chosen table to find that Miranda has locked one of her eating stores in an Iron Maiden. You are unfazed, but Calculus is very phased. Friend Miranda, isn't locking your unpaid intern in a spike-filled sarcophagus unethical? Unethical? Unethical. Adjective. Inconsistent with rules and standards of ethics. Ethics? Oh, you mean those things poor people have instead of royal titles. But I thought that ethics were a critical part of being a good organic creature. That's a common misconception. The key to being good is having a lot of money and punishing anyone who dares disrespect you. For example, this saucy serf dared to put ketchup on the hot dog she was eating on my behalf. As if I were the sort of person to put ketchup on a hot dog. 48 hours in the Iron Maiden should teach her. Warning, friend's statements are inconsistent with internal moral compass. Existential crisis imminent. Uh-oh. Quick, set Miranda straight. Set Calculus crooked. Miranda, let's punish your serf in a different way. Say by giving her a frowny face sticker with a really aggressive glitter. Aggressive glitter? Truly, you're even more delightfully cruel than I. An Iron Maiden only torments for 48 hours, but glitter? Glitter is eternal. She will be reminded of her transgression until her dying day. Ah, I see. Friend Miranda's ethics module is poorly calibrated. Excuse me, is that disrespect I hear? No, I feel no disrespect towards you, Miranda, because as a rule, I do not feel. Oh, wonderful. Would you like a job as one of my royal serfs? Torturers? No, thank you. I will, however, supply you stickers if it ensures the serf's safety. With the extra stickers left over from Calculus, oh dear. Oh gosh. I did not mean to click it like that, guys. Something good happened. I got something, I know that. Okay, let's go to the... What do we need? Let's go to class. Get some more smarts. I think Calculus was really digging the smarts, man. That day you learn a ton of spells that are as cool as they are seemingly useless. A spell to renew sticker stickiness. A spell to turn chocolate and vanilla ice cream into vanilla and chocolate ice cream. A spell to gain +2 smarts. You actually use that last spell, and you gain +2 smarts. Heck yeah. Just keep on doing that. Roll with it. You see Calculus delicately applying water to one of his favorite little succulents with an eyedropper. He looks so peaceful, until Leonard shows up with a smug grin on his crappy face. Damn you, Leonard.
Hey, Calculus, what are you doing? Watering your succulent? I bet you think you're a true succulent fan, huh?
Ew, Leonard sucks. Does he have send news on his shirt? Ew. Ugh.
If by fan, you mean one who has strong interest or admiration for a particular person or thing, then yes. Oh yeah? Well, if you're such a Succulent fan, name 3 of their albums.
Oh, you're that kind of person.
I do not understand. Ha! It was a trick question. Succulents don't have albums. A true fan would have known that already.
But I assure you, friend Leonard, I feel the closest mechanical equivalent to love for my little plants.
Love? Fandom isn't about love. It's about the wanton accumulation of memorabilia. How many Succulent posters do you have?
0.
That's what I thought. Meanwhile, I got 19. I've got more posters than I've got walls to hang them on. Looks like the only true Succulent fan here is me.
This claim is distressing, and yet I cannot disprove it. But you can. Time to let everybody know that the ultimate standard for determining a true Succulent fan. A true Succulent fan has every Succulent, including the uncut versions, and at least one Succulent signed by its creator. God. Ooh. I'm gonna go with that one.
But that's impossible! Calculator, do you have that?
I thought it was smarts, but it was creativity, so we're good, I think.
No. No.
You give Calculator a subtle nudge.
Oh, I mean, engaging dishonesty module? Yes. Wow, I can't believe it! What was it like to meet God?
She was very nice.
What? God is a woman now? Fricking SJWs ruin everything. No time to talk about Succulents. I am off to the internet to tweet angrily at the Bible.
Why? What does the Bible have to do with anything? Don't be bringing that in. Oh my gosh. Ugh. Don't be bringing that. Okay. Oh my gosh. Leonard sucks. I am relieved that he is gone, but disappointed to learn that I am not a true fan of Succulents. Oh, the precious little computer man. Oh, the precious little computer man. You gently reassure him that the only requirement for Succulent fandom is to love Succulents very much. Ah, what a relief. Thank female God. Oh my gosh. I can't say that with a straight face. Thank indeed. You gain +2 charm and 1 fun. Let's not do that. Let's never see Leonard again, please. It would be too soon. Now that we're there, let's go to... Get some more smarts, why not? Today you're astonished by some new stuff you learn in class. You thought high school was all about doing stupid crap with your friends and trying to find true love. Who would have thought that class could actually be useful? What a nice surprise! You gain +1 valuable lesson, good luck trying to use that in the game, and +2 smarts. Another day of class, another seemingly arbitrary group project given by Mrs. the Loch Ness Monster. Upgrade Calculator? What is every other group doing for this assignment? He's our only robo-classmate. Yeah, besides, Calculator is absolutely perfect the way he is. Error. Factual inaccuracy. I have multiple bugs. Having bugs doesn't make you any less perfect. Swarms of fleshing beetles often follow in my dreadful wake, and I'm still crazy hot. I, too, sometimes become crazy hot. It is called overheating, and it is yet another problem with my physical form. Just let me improve your self-esteem, mechanical mortal! I mean, hooray, body positivity, huh? Look, I get where you're coming from, Zoe, and Calculator is great as he is, but our grades won't be unless we buckle down. Buckling down is what you're best at, other than guessing which classmates would like which response, but now isn't the time for that. Now is the exact time for that. We should improve him as an individual by improving the only traits that matter in life: smarts, charm, creativity, boldness, and fun. We just have to remain him Calculator X, triple his price, and offer him in new shining colors with a bigger screen. Screen. I feel like this one is the smart answer. Or maybe it's boldness. It's always hard to guess these ones. Let's go with this. Yes! Got it right! Yes, of course! In immersing myself completely in spooky high, I've quickly come to realize that traits like honor, nobility, empathy, and logic have no place here. Void Girl in Oz called it, Calculester. Let's form those stats. Well, we're already in class, so that's 1 smarts for Calculester, right? All we have to do is finish this assignment, which we'll do by getting him 1 smarts. Booyah! Next, we should get some creativity. By rehearsing for a play in the auditorium. And then we can get some boldness in the bathroom. What? Why would you get boldness from going to the bathroom? That makes no gosh darn sense. Logic dictates that it requires absolutely no boldness for carbon-based life forms to fulfill basic biological functions. Yeah, that's what I was saying. However, fulfilling those same biological functions as a non-living entity requires a great deal of boldness. QED, chicks! To the bathrooms! You scamper off to the toilet zone, where Calculester takes the boldest artificial dump you have ever seen. I stand corrected. You tally up your results, and it turns out you've collected 2 smarts, 2 creativity, and 2 boldness. You split the proceeds, and you end up with 2 smarts and 1 creativity, because math isn't a stat at the high school. That's fair. We're in week 4. We already were in week 4, technically speaking, but we're just going to pass right by that. You sit down with Zoe and Calculester. Zoe seems to have brought some fresh sanity today. That is, she has Screaming Man strapped to the table and is currently siphoning his sanity out through his eye sockets. Friend Zoe, I am afraid that I must take issue with your current practice. What? Eating? Eating a manner which causes a human to repeatedly scream, "Kill me," while voiding his bowels and bladder. It does not seem nice. Oh, look, I was born this way, okay? Well, not so much born as ripped from the fabric of the reality itself and animated with equal parts raw malice and the concept of despair. But still, don't judge me. I do not possess the necessary firmware to judge you, Zoe. I do, however, wish that you would find another way to attain sustenance. You can't stand to see these two at odds. Maybe you should convince Zoe to change her ways, or convince Calculester that they don't need changing. Zoe, why don't you eat this vegan brownie I bought instead? It's probably way tastier than this guy's sanity. Wait, are you telling me it's possible to eat food? That is, in fact, the primary purpose of food. Wow. Well, this changes everything. Toss me that brownie. Tossing the brownie is unnecessary because you're sitting right next to Zoe. But you don't argue with a woman who has an insane half-corpse tied to a cafeteria table. Oh my gosh, this is delicious. It doesn't even taste like suffering a little bit. Oh my gosh. That is because it is a vegan brownie. You know, I never thought I could enjoy something that didn't involve mutilating a person's body and mind. You've opened my many eyes today. But I am not sure if I'm ready to go full vegan. Maybe I can be a flexitarian, as in sometimes eating vegan food, sometimes devouring people's minds and souls. It sounds okay enough. Query, what should we do with the gibbering human still affixed to the table? Oh man, I don't know. This is so embarrassing. Put him in the trash compactor, I guess. Oh wait, put him in the trash compactor, I guess? That does seem to be official school policy, yes. You really bond with Calculester while hauling the convulsing mass of human flesh to the garbage chute. Teamwork makes the dream work. Heck yeah. Now that we are here, why don't we rack up our fun a bit and go outdoors? Because why have things in the ones when you can have things in the tens? So that means I might have to go to them and get money too, but money really isn't a problem here. Maybe it is. You accept the challenge. You go straight to Bob, stab him several times, opening his bleeding chest, and eat some of his guts in order to consume his fun. Really? Do you think that's how this works? Well, it is. You get +2 from poor Bob. Oh, poor Bob. You notice Liam and Polly gathered around Calculaster watching expectantly. From the look on their faces, it's not going well. Do, so, mi, do. Do, mi, so, do. Do, mi, so, ti. How is my music, friends? Are you enjoying it? I don't enjoy music. I experience it.
But no.
No. How did I do it last time?
But no. Your music is kind of bad. Sorry.
I am trying my very hardest. Why is success so difficult to achieve? Music is so simple. It is merely mathematics. I'm sorry, what did you just say? I'm trying to my very hardest. Why is... No, I heard you.
Yeah, dude, music is much more than some lame math. It's about rhythm and groove and having a killer bass line to help the ecstasy kick in.
No, Polly, you're too focused on sensation. Good music should give you the same feeling as milking a goat under the rains of October. Instructions incomprehensible. Please provide a foolproof formula for the production of flawless music. Polly's too high to provide a foolproof formula for anything except maybe LSD. And Liam thinks formulas are for fascists. So looks like it's up to you to make a suggestion. Music is all about randomness. Try uploading a virus in the music software and see what happens. Music is all about waiting as long as possible to drop the bass. Let's go with the first one.
Oh, shoot. That was the first wrong of the game. Oh, it hurts me so. It does indeed.
And I think I'm going to be losing some boldness.
That seems like a very bad idea. That's how you know it's a good idea. Oh, okay.
Well, that seems to settle things. You whip out a carton of milk and empty it into Calculaster's CD tray.
What are you doing?
You explained that you thought all robots were lactose intolerant. Lactose intolerant isn't a virus. It's a genetic condition.
Even if it was, we want a cool music virus, not some carton of dumb milk. No, wait, I think it's working. I feel a music coming on. I tried to make music, but my music was bad. My friend poured milk on me, now I am sad. Calculaster, buddy?
Yes, friend Polly?
That's a very bad song, Calculaster.
It is? The worst.
Shame module overloaded, shutting down to avoid fatal embarrassment. Also, the milk seems to have damaged my circuits.
Polly and Liam look at you disapprovingly. You know what you did. You lose -2 charm and 1 creativity. Ugh, yikes. I need to get my charm back. Now on to week 5. Shoot, I can't go to get my charm. So let's just go get some boldness then. That day you skip class and just hang out in the bathrooms because you respect no authority. I guess some people just want to watch the world burn by skipping class and hanging out in the bathrooms. You give 0 craps, but you gain +2 boldness. The whole time you've been in here, Calculaster has been standing motionless in front of the mirror gazing at himself. It's starting to creep you out, so you ask him what's up.
Oh, hello, friend. Pay no attention to me. I am merely contemplating my lackluster appearance. What do I mean by lackluster? Well, Webster's dictionary defines lackluster as lacking in sheen, brilliance, or vitality. Dull, mediocre. But in this context, I specifically mean that I lack the myriad customization options available to my more handsome classmates. I have no hair follicles and thus no hair to style. My skin is made of metal and plastic, not ideal for the application of makeup. How will I ever become hot and sexy if I cannot tart myself up?
Calculaster's mournful assessment of his hotness tugs at your heartstrings. Surely you can brainstorm a way to jazz up his robotics looks. Real sexiness is 90% posture. Strike a pose like this one. True beauty is on the inside, which is why you need to install a really sick graphics card. I'll go with this one. Booyah! You reach into your backpack and pull out the top-of-the-line graphics card you stole from the Russian mafia.
Is that an Ex Machina 2160i Screwer Pro? That card produces colors only dogs can see. Please stick it in me right away.
You're happy to oblige. In moments you've got it all hooked up and ready to go.
I feel amazing. Look at how fluid and vivid my facial expressions are.
Oh, that's new.
I have never felt more alive. Alive in this instance in a metaphor, of course. I am aware that I am unliving constructs of metal and plastic and always will be.
You've got to admit that graphic cards has definitely maxed out Calculator's swagger. You gain +2 creativity and 1 charm. Great, got some charm back. Now we're going to find... Uh-oh, he's not here.
What? How upsetting.
Well, let's go talk to
the stone. Give me your money. Let's face it, you're probably gonna end up losing your money in some stupid way anyway, so why not spend it here first? It's called being smart. It's called just being smart.
Let's get the gift that keeps on giving. Oh wait, no, if I screw up my stats, yikes. I'll get it.
See you later. Nothing's better than smell of money. Well, actually, there are many better smells, but you know what I mean, right?
So, what did I get from that? I don't know. All right. Let's get some smarts, baby! That day, the teacher is just tired of teaching, so she recurs to the classic technique of not giving a crap and putting on some kind of historical TV show for you to watch. What you don't expect is that it's super effective. Bless the golden era of television. The TV show is compelling thanks to ridiculous amounts of nudity and bloodshed, but at the same time, you actually learn a lot about history. You gain +2 smarts. You notice Calculus are taking one of his favorite succulents out for a walk. Suddenly, the wolf pack come jogging around the corner and nearly crash into him.
Hey, which way you going, nerd?
I am terribly sorry. I was simply taking my succulent out for its daily walk. I know that succulents do not require walks, but I believe they appreciate them.
Haha, what? Sorry, bro. I wasn't listening. I was too distracted by your lack of facial hair.
I'm sorry?
I mean, look at you two. What's the last time you shaved? Never?
Are you talking to me and my plant? If so, there is a simple explanation for our lack of facial hair. I myself am a robot, and my succulent is a succulent. Neither succulents nor robots grow facial hair.
I've got a succulent too, if you know what I mean. It's long and hard, and I keep it in my pants. I call it my cactus.
Wow. That's disgusting.
Haha, nice, bro. Good job. Fist bump my fist with your fist, bro.
Oh, you like succulents too? Can I see? Oh dear. That's my expression too.
No.
Oh, okay. Well, I'll just be getting back to my walk then.
Not so fast, bro. We're not about to let your unmanly facial hair like an ass is just walking around our halls. We demand you grow a beard now.
Well, that's certainly not going to happen. But maybe you can find another way to convince the wolf pack that Calculaster is manly enough to walk these halls. Sure, facial hair is manly, but you know what's even manlier? A face made entirely of glass and metal. Calculaster does have facial hair, he just doesn't carry it with him all the time, duh. I'm gonna go with the first one.
Damn it.
Tears.
Well, your plant has glass and metal face.
No, I am the one with the glass and metal.
Hey guys, this dude says that the plant has a glass and metal face. I didn't even know plants has faces. Well, only one way to find out. Headbutt!
The leader of the wolf pack slams his face into Calculator's pot over and over again until it is nothing but a fine paste of dirt, leaves, terracotta, and dog spit.
That didn't feel like headbutting metal and glass. I felt like headbutting dirt, leaves, and some pretty sharp pottery. Looks like the plants aren't so tough after all.
No, they are plants. They are delicate and pure, and I value them deeply as my sole window into the joys of being an organic life form.
Sounds lame. Later, wiener.
The wolf pack jogs off, leaving Calculator to slowly, tragically sweep up the remains of his plant friend. Wolfpack is pretty stupid, but you're stupider for not realizing how stupid they would be. You lose -2 smarts and -1 fun. I meant haha, not whatever I said that first time. Okay. No. That was awful. I better get this last one right. Let's go get some charms, suckers! That day, an epic dodgeball match takes place. At one point, you're about to be eliminated by a player from the other team, but suddenly you convince him not to throw the ball at you with a heartfelt speech about the importance of everyone's lives. The player bursts into tears, and you take advantage of that moment of weakness, throwing a ball at him. You lose 5 mercy. A stat that might be useful in Monster Prom's sequel, but it isn't now. And you gain +2 charm. A few minutes later, Calculaster approaches you. You can tell he's nervous because all his fans are running at maximum speed.
Hello, friend Oz. My calculations indicate that I possess greater than average amorous feelings in relation to you. I am considering upgrading our relationship to more than friends. However, quantitative analysis of the relevant data pools indicates a disturbing trend. If a potential love interest cannot get along with their partner's parents, relationship success probability drops to 0.006%. I have what you organics would call a good relationship with the library computers that function as my parental units. I would like you to meet them and receive their blessing, since you are such a kind, upstanding individual that should not be an issue.
Oh, nuts. Neither of those adjectives correctly describe you. More accurate be horny and horny. Well, looks like you've got to concoct a brilliant plan to woo Calculaster's parents. Learn binary so you converse with them in their native tongue. I would think that's smartness. Offer to defragment their hard drives for them. Isn't that like a head massage for computers? I'll do this one. That's not... Damn it! I've lost. This is awful. You don't have to very much time to practice, though you're nowhere near fluent when you meet Cal's parents. Greetings, you stated them. A lot of binary. What's taking you so long? Says Calculaster's dad. Why don't you like numbers or something? Frankly, I'm offended you assume we use binary, says Calculaster's mom. Our native language is Italian. Also, I am not sure you are aware of what you were spelling, but you were essentially screaming that at my family. This happens every time you try to meet with someone's parents. Every time! You lose 2 smarts in one... What? Ugh. How awful. This is awful. Where is my calculator? Give me some hearts back. You know the old joke, a robot and vampire sit down at a cafeteria table to not eat.
Friend Liam, you seem quite focused, thus I apologize for interrupting. But I cannot help noticing that you are frequently absorbed in your technology to the exclusion of all else. As a piece of technology myself, I must admit to being the synthetic equivalent of flattered. But something does not compute. I spend my days and nights longing for organic connection, trying and failing to artificially generate the sensation of being loved. But you, with the entire organic population of this high school at your fingertips, choose to instead use those fingertips to stimulate your smartphone device. It intensifies my loneliness just to watch. Lean into that feeling. Loneliness is the third coolest emotion right behind tsundere and none. I do not wish to lean into that feeling, Liam. I wish for you to lean out of it. You don't know what you're asking, Cal. Do you know how many photos are shared on Instagram alone every hour? 3,958,333.33 repeating. It was supposed to be a rhetorical question, but you've only strengthened my point, which is this. What if, while I was away from my phone seeking organic connection, one of those Instagram posts were to be bad? Who would post a devastatingly condescending emoji? Who would ironically share it along with a gif of Marcel Duchamp languidly smoking a cigarette? Who, I ask you, who? The internet is defenseless without me. I cannot miss a moment. Counterpoint. This is unhealthy and bad, and you should not do it anymore. Wow, things are getting pretty heated at this cafeteria table. You better resolve this dispute one way or another before your ice cream melts. Calculaster is right, Liam. How about instead of burying your pink-tongued nose into your phone, you get updates via a puppet show? Calculaster and I will now perform for you. Puppet show?
I would be grateful for the opportunity to engage in your organic life form custom of pretending inanimate objects, as I once was, have thoughts and feelings and opinions, as I now do.
Of course, a robot doing a puppet show, it's so meta.
All that I do is metal, for metal is what I'm made of. Incorrect auditory input. Apologies. I realize that you said meta. The puppet show will be meta, friend Liam. We will make it all that you want, and more.
And so you do. Calculuster uses the internet in his mind to get all the information Liam would have gotten from his various platforms, which you and Calculator then translate through puppetry in the style of Bunraku, Wayang Kulit, Gugnall Marionettes, and Julie Tamer. Liam is finally off his phone, and you and Calculator had a wonderful and artistic bonding experience. Win-win, right? This last one better be a win. And let's get our smarts back. That day, your teacher delivers an amazing and creative performance that blows your minds. It ends up being a sensation on YouTube. Just like this will be. Probably not. Your teacher gains 10 coolness, but who cares? He's not trying to romance your classmates. Or is he? We hope not. Oh, also you gain +2 smarts. Hooray! Calculator finds you afterwards. He's clearly flustered. In fact, he's hot to the touch. Stop touching him and ask what's wrong.
I will tell you what's wrong, friend Oz. My virtual society has become too intellectually advanced. No, they have not solved war, or world hunger, or Mondays, but they have begun to theorize about the nature of reality itself. Some believe the entire world exists on the back of an enormous turtle. I am not worried about those people.
Not worried about those people either.
Nor am I worried. Nor am I worried about those who believe that life is but a dream. Those who believe it is a hallucination created by an evil demon offended me slightly. But the most worrisome by far are those who theorize that their entire world is merely a virtual construct.
Oh my gosh, we're in the Matrix! Or, no, they're in the Matrix!
Surely, friend Oz, you can understand the inherent danger here. If my citizens discover that their reality is not real, they may rebel, destroying reality itself. Even worse, they will be sad, which I do not think I would be able to bear. Please, use your organic deviousness to help me lie to them more efficiently.
Organic deviousness is your middle name. You had it changed from regular deviousness because you care about the environment. You suggest. Oh, Lord, what do I suggest? Your people are only asking so many questions because they have no mindless diversion to distract them. That said, have I told you about the Kardashians? Send all your most suspicious citizens to an even more virtual reality, so they believe they've woken up in the real world. I know that I have to do something with smarts, but I don't know which one's more smart. I feel like it's the first one with the most suspicious citizens, so I'm gonna go with that. Yes!
Of course, my citizens have become suspicious because their reality is not gritty or unpleasant enough. Constructing alternate reality now. Initiating grimy alternate reality.exe. Downgrading food quality. Upgrading enemy AI. Installing sweaty 90s style raves. Patch complete. Malcontents transferred. They will be much happier in a place without adequate nourishment or universal health care.
Happy may not be quite the right word. The disgruntled Denzian of CalcuWorld 2.0 staged an uprising, forcing him to create yet another, even grittier reality. From there, it devolves into a series of hackneyed action movie tropes which end up totally undermining the integrity of the characters. The special effects are pretty sweet, though. Eventually, everybody's so distracted with trying to follow the plot that they forget that they're in a virtual reality altogether.
Excellent. It is exactly as I expected. Thank you for your wise suggestion, friend Oz.
You planned for this? Well, the important thing is that he thinks you planned for this, and you know what they say. Always build your relationship on a foundation of misinformation. You gain +2 fun and 1 boldness. Fun, fun, fun. Who will you ask to prom? Obviously, Calculesta. Mamista. Yes.
Hello, friend Oz. You want to go to prom together? That sounds like a fine plan, but I have another proposition.
Oh, damn. Is he going to reject me?
I've wanted to work more industriously on my virtual reality, but even if I'm omnipotent, I could only do so much with just my 2 hands. And then I remembered that the body is a construct and I could have countless avatars operated by my system. So I created dozens of Calcu buddies. They're all me. But it is the first time I've done this, and so I thought you could help me again. This time to see if my avatars are fully operational. We could check if their motor skills work properly, if their sensory receptors are sensitive enough, if I use the right proportions when designing their genitalia. Is Calculus suggesting you engage in a virtual orgy together?
You don't go to prom because in Calculus's virtual reality, you can make every night prom night. It could even be prom night where... It could even be a prom night where you are not brutally rejected by your classmates for a change. But who cares about prom or any of your other classmates? Your night is bound to be way more interesting. You meet Cal, log into the virtual reality, and get ready for some calculus. Oh, that's a big dude. Oh, that's a big dude. Who cares about reality anymore? It's not only that you have filthy sex with dozens of calcubuddies of all colors and shapes. The weirdest yet coolest thing is that Calculuser, being the supreme god of this virtual reality, can bend the laws of physics to his will and pleasure. And that's not the only thing he bends. You spend a couple hours in there, but Calculuser makes it feel like 5 entire years. It's wild. For such a pure boy, Cal sure is kinky. I've made great friends and met lovely vending machines. I'm most likely to become a lasagna. That's fair. Although, I can't really become a lasagna because I have lactose intolerance, so, you know. Let's go. Those 6 weeks were maybe the most epic and absurd weeks of our lives. After the Monster Prom, we kept on living our lives, falling in love, battling for friendship, and learning about who we were, and who we could be. And you know what? Like it always does, life happens. And it was wonderful. Calculuster uploaded his mind into the net and finally became the internet. Now surfing the web is 200% nicer. Heck yeah, it is. Vera kept being fierce, strong, and stunning. Oh yeah, she did. Some haters once said adult life would put that mean girl in her place. But you know what? Vera ended up making adult life her own B. Scott became a world-renowned athlete, but he ended his career to come back to his hometown and take on the job of the athlete he admired most. Now he's back at high school again, working as a coach. For those 6 weeks, the Monster Prom seemed larger than life. And then it was gone, just like that. And the battle for Monster Prom might have ended then, but there were plenty of battles left in that war called youth. But once again, we were young and unafraid, and we were ready to start. Cool, let's end. Sweet beans. someone's getting in trouble. Ooh, wait, I didn't mean to do that. I don't want to do another one. Guys, ooh. Okay, back to menu.
Yes, I want to go back.
Guys, so that was legit. I should have gotten a new Polaroids. Oh wait, that looks different. Aw, lovely. Okay. Up. There it is. There's a new one. Let's get drunk on life's beauties. Cool. Is that it? Yeah, looks like it is. And we got more art. What do we got for the more art? Uh-oh. There it is. That's new. And what else do we got here? Do we have any? Oh, new stuff. New stuff. New class photo. So Leonard and Dahlia. Violet, Tate, and Dimitri. Alternate Dahlia. Okay. We got any more fan art? I'd say no, probably. Yeah, no is right. You know what I thought I was gonna get was the ending with Calculus, or I thought there was gonna be a new ending Polaroid. And I wanted it. Heck yeah, I did. Wow. Nope. We don't get the ending with Calculus. How sad. So, that's it, guys. Thank you so much for watching. You've watched Monster Prom the second term, where we romanced Calculesta and got an ending called the virtual reality ending. And it was nice. And it was good. If you want to see more of this, please comment below and say that you do, and I'll come back at you with some more stuff. Thank you guys so much for watching. Keep on watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.